I got the dynamo of volition, the pole position, automatic transmission with low emissions. I'm a brand new addition to the old edition with the love unconditional.
Okay, we're on. Alright, so you guys know that I'm a real supporter of the Zune. I even have a Zune, my XP is Zune desktop theme. And I only really, when I was, going into, buying, an MP3 player and iPod, I didn't want to go for iPod just because, I wanted to be different and have something different. I've always had something different, and I've never owned an iPod. I don't hate iPods, it's just I would rather do something different than what everybody else is doing. Also, when I was looking, my sister previously purchased a refurbished iPod Classic that actually she let me use today, 80 gigabytes for $200 refurbished. So I mean, that's kind of cool that you can get them refurbished for so much less, because retail this is $250 as with the Zune, but you can't get a Zune refurbished. So the point of this video is to do a side-by-side comparison of both devices. So let's go for it. They're both black, so I mean, whatever. And again, I do not, I'm not an iPod hater, and I'm not a Zune fanboy or Microsoft fanboy, as many people would think. Because how I talk about this, but I like all technologies, and I buy the things that are I feel are the best for my needs. So let's get started. You can see at these tops that both devices, they're not very different. They both have the hold, they both have the headset jack. The only thing that's different is that right here the Zune has a antenna or Wi-Fi antenna or whatever they're called. So they both have the metal and then to the black finish. But one difference is back here the Zune is aluminum, and back here I don't know what it is. It's just like a shiny finish that gets fingerprints that you can obviously see. You can see the camera right there. It's a Microsoft camera, by the way, not Logitech. I probably should have bought a Logitech camera, but I was too stupid. And I think the Microsoft is cheaper. Anyway, you can tell by before how the Zune is a tiny bit thicker. It's a matter, I think that it's the iPod is 0.4 inches, and the Zune is 0.6. I mean, it's not that big a difference. Let's go on. I think the Zune actually is on hold right now. So here's the fronts. There you go. These are, and by the way, the iPod is extremely hard to stand up. Oh yeah, and to prove that I'm not a fanboy, I have the leopard background on my Zune. But yeah, this doesn't stand up, as you can see. Anyway, here's the main screens. So I mean, the iPod has music playlist music playlist, artists, songs, videos, TV shows, podcasts, extras, settings, and shuffle songs. And then it has the little side thing. So if you go into, let's say you go into, use the scroll wheel by obviously. If you go into artists, it'll show different artists. If you go into albums, it'll show albums right here. So that's kind of cool, I guess. I think it has too many things when the Zune has, I'll show you. The Zune has music, videos, pictures, social, radio, podcasts, games, and settings. I mean, I think that's a lot better than putting artists and here we're gonna stand the Zune up because you actually can. Artists. I think it's better than putting artists and all that stuff in there. So let's move on. We'll just kind of the Zune pad versus the click wheel. If you're a click wheel lover, then I mean, by all means, you can be a click wheel lover. Personally, I do not like the click wheel for this reason and this reason only. you can only go two directions if you think about it. You can scroll clockwise, or not. Can't use this hand because it's broken, but you can only scroll clockwise and counterclockwise. But with the Zune pad, you can scroll up and down and side to side, and then you can click if you need to. I think I used to really like the simplicity of the iPod, you know, with the click wheel, but like it seems like, you know, the more it goes on, the tackier it looks. I mean, like it's just like a rubbery, ugly. I don't like it personally. And I've noticed that many people's iPods, after a while, the mark, there, the whatever right here, starts to come off. And personally, I like my things to stay the same way that I bought them in. So yeah, so